So it's episode 12 of the Le Havre save, and last time I left you, we just beat Apoel Beersheva in the Europa League playoff round. So on this episode, we will be playing Ludogorets in the Europa League knockout stage. Let's see how we get on, but first, let's start with a quick recap since the Apoel Beersheva game. So we've just had the two games in League 1, but first we travelled to Angers where we won 2-0. Not the best performance, but 3 points is 3 points at the end of the day. Angers having 22 shots and 10 on 12 on target, sorry, and then we had 10 shots with only 3 on target. But yeah, 3 points is great, but we need to play better. We was then back at home to Nice where we lost 1-0. A much better performance, dominated the possession on just 18 shots to 9 on target, whereas Nice had 9 shots and 5 on target. We had a 1.62 xG to Nice's 0.84. Nice are just below us in the table, so it was a bad loss, but promising signs with the performance. So we have been recommended a top target recommendation of a striker, and it's apparently a priority. 4-star current ability, so he's a star in League 1, and he could improve slightly. And he's only worth 500k to 3.5 million, and that is Andrej Kostic from Partizan. He's wanted by Roma, Inter, Napoli, and Porto. But looking at this guy, really good physicals, good mentals, really good mentals to be honest, and I do like his technical, decent dribbling, 14 finishing, 16 heading. So and he's 6'2" and having 13 dribbling is really nice. So that is a potential starter for next season if we buy him, because we could potentially sell Emerson on for big money potentially. So we're on the 2nd of March, and obviously now is a time where I kind of want to be preparing for next season. So we have a range of players on our shortlist, and at some point I will go through the recommendations from our scouts through the recruitment focuses as well and see who we will potentially pick up. One player who has been on my shortlist for about a year or so is Samson Dwyer from Plusnen, and he is a Liberian international, so he would come under the non-EU unfortunately. But I believe he's quite close to picking up Czech nationality, so we may wait on that. But I quite like the look of Samson Dwyer, to be honest with you. He's got outstanding physicals, mentals are superb, and his defending is really good. The only issue is his passing is quite low. Midfield is probably a priority for the summer as well, and Ogden Grasic from Partizan as well. He is a potential target. Decent physicals, some decent traits there, to be honest with you as well. Mentals are okay, and technically he's pretty decent, but he's only 20, so there is room for improvement. Raheem Ibrahim from Slovan Bratislava, again, he is a Ghanaian, and I don't believe he will have any form of EU, or he is actually eligible shortly for Slovakia, but that's about another 600, 500 days, so maybe we'll avoid that potentially. But as I said at the beginning of this series, realistic signings I would like to pick up. Matthijs Servet from Mechelen in Belgium is a potential target as well, worth 6 million to 8 million. So it will be possibly too expensive, but decent physicals, okayish mentals, and decent technically. And he's 22 and he can fill in a few positions, so one to look out for potentially. And last but not least, Felix Udokai. He's going to be a free agent in the summer from Besiktas. He's on 35k per week, so it is an expensive one to be honest. But if we have enough, I think it'd be a great sign. He's got the physicals, agility and balance is low though. Good aggression and bravery, concentration, composure, and decisions is a bit low, so it's one would have to consider due to wages. Right, so first off, double header against Ludogorets, and we're at home this time. So let's see how we get on. I think we lost. I think didn't we in the group league stage? So we've got a good opportunity here at home, at least, to get a win. So AEK Athens beat Lorient, Brighton beat Lazio, Chelsea drew at Club Brugge, Frankfurt with a good win at Shakhtar. So yeah, let's see how we get on. Right, this is a match we should be winning. Make sure we do. Inspired and motivated. At least two of them are. So what format? How did they line up? Ludogorets last time. I can't actually remember. 4-3-3 basically. But yeah, let's see how we get on. So the opening 15, nothing much of note has happened at all. Pretty drab affair so far. So we have changed to an attacking mentality after 15 minutes and nothing still of note. But this is the first highlight. We have a corner. Hopefully we can make some use of it. Vukatic to cross it in. Ozeki, just wide. Big chance that. Big chance. After 30 minutes, I'm going to change it and I'm going to have Ozeki as a D-line playmaker and Vukotic as an attacking midfielder. Kutlus Yordanov, tackled by Ozeki. Everton Bala, Vukotic, Mane, out wide to Valincic. Can he get a cross in? Goes past the defender, gets cross into Emerson, heads it down to Everton Bala and just wide. And we're going to half time 0-0. Terrible so far. I'm thinking take Bala off for Asadi. Jiao, Sangante, Ozeki, Kofi, Sangante to Jiao. Building up from the back. Valincic down to Mane. He's on his own here. Mane takes on the defender. And he goes again. Mane, Valincic to Vukotic. Should be scoring. But after 55 minutes, I'm going to take off Ozeki for Bayo. And we're going to go 2 up front. Might be a bit early, but I think it's necessary, actually, to be honest with you. So 2 up front, out of possession, and out of possession, we'll push Mane forward. And we'll take off tracking winger for Asadi. 60 minutes gone by and nothing has happened of yet. Highlight for Ludogorets Leg, tackled by Valincic. Balog to Jiao. I am tempted to take off Mane for Perrin, but Mane has that X factor about him. Kofi down the line to Emerson. Can he get across into Vukotic shoots off the bar. Oh, effort. Kofi. Can he get across into Bayo? Bayo's in the box. Headers and it is. Come on. Big goal. One thing I did change as well, out of possession, I did high press, high defensive line, trigger the press more often, counter press, and step up more. Need this second. We will do some changes. We will do Perrin, and I think we'll do Endai for Vukotic as well. 20 minutes to go. I would like another goal, so I'm going to actually push on the wing backs in possession to attack advanced wing backs. Ludogorets have not really offered anything, so I think we can go for it. Free kick to Ludogorets. Joseph Almeida. I'm not sure that. Ned Kalvov over the bar. 15 minutes just to get a second goal. Nezeri to take the corner. Emerson's at the back post. That's a penalty. The Turkish referee gives the penalty. Who's going to be taking this? It's Perrin. Perrin to step up. I'm not sure what his penalties are like. And it's saved. Asade, Emerson. Ludogorets with the corner. And for some reason, the goalkeeper is up. And they've scored. And they've scored from the corner. And that is it. 1-1. At home to Ludogorets. Perrin had the chance to have the tie in the bag. And instead, you would fancy Ludogorets. I'm shocked at that. I'm actually quite shocked. So let's have a look at the Europa League results. I think now Ludogorets are favourites. So Freiburg beat Monaco 3-1. Galatasaray won 3-0. And Sporting drew 1-1. We've got it all to do. It's still winnable. Let's be honest. It is still winnable, but it's tougher now. So what we'll do, I'll bring you back for the second leg. But first we have Rennes, and I'll give you a recap of that Rennes game. Right, so just the one match to recap on. And it was against Rennes, and we lost 2-0. I think tiredness was an issue for this game. Right back and left back, really tired. And we didn't have really suitable players because there was being injured. We had to bring on my normal right back, Vukotic, or whatever it's called. We had to end up bringing him on at half time to play at left back. Emerson was then tired. Everton Bala was then tired. So I think tiredness cost us here. But again, I think a draw was a fair result, to be honest with you. They just scored 2 quick goals. I think one was from the corner. and then the second was just on the break. So it's one of them, unfortunately. I just don't want the season to pander out, to be honest with you. So it is time for Ludogorets, and we've made 2 changes, I believe, to this lineup. Lons is finally back after 7 weeks out, and Asadi is in for Everton Bale, because I don't think Bale has been playing for a while. We are badly missing our starting left back though, Becker. We really need him back. But let's see how we get on. Honestly, all rides on this. They're inspired at least, so that's a good start. And they're in the 4-3-3 again. Let's hope for a better performance. So the opening 15 minutes in here, and Ludogorets are dominating the game with the ball, but only one shot for them. But we've done nothing yet, so we may end up changing. We'll give it till half time though, I believe. Anderson with a throw. Ozeki clears. Kurtulus picks the ball up. Neresi. Anderson. Almeida, Yordanov. Tapeki Dua. Hits the woodwork and just wide. Bit of an escape there. Yordanov. Neresi. Almeida. Yordanov again. Drives forward. Teptiki. Intercepted by Balog. Ozeki. Asadi. Can he get it through to Emerson? He shoots on his own. Bit greedy that. Ivanov. Chochev. Anderson into the box to Ivanov. Keeper saves it offside. Ivanov down the line beats the left back easily there. Anderson. Neresi. Tepsky. Good interception by Balog. Lons. Asante. Vukitic. Valincic. Down the line to Mane. Intercepted. They clear, but Coffee picks it up. Asadi intercepted. Sangante intercepted. Vukitic. Mane. Valincic. Can we get a crossing? Oh, he does, but I think Emerson was offside there. Bit of a poor attack that. It's a long highlight this. Yordanov. Neresi. Teptiki. Through ball to Teptiki. It's a long highlight. There's going to be a goal. Yeah. I've been playing Football Manager too long. And if a highlight goes on for that long, it is not looking good. Just getting to half time. Curtis drives it forward. Ivanov. Through ball to Chochev. Yordanov. Two 0. Go high press. Trigger press. Counter press. Defensive line step up more. And now we are in trouble. Going to do 2 strikers. Push Ozeki forward to be attacking midfielder. Let's just see what that does. Not good. Half time 2-0 to Ludogorets. And this is a disaster. Balog, Sangante, Perrin to Emerson. Can we get a goal? Just to get us back into the game. Emerson, Ozeki. Come on. 22 minutes to get a goal. Ozeki is tired. We've got all our subs to do. If we get to extra time, we can get another sub, can't we? But all the subs are done. Ivanov. Lens intercepts. Everton Bala. Out wide to Perrin. Valincic crosses it early. Coffee picks it up. Through to Emerson. Was Emerson offside there? No? Come on! Everton Bala with the goal. I think we leave it as it is. We're on high. We did changes to higher defensive line, high press, counter press, step up more often. I think we leave it as it is. To be honest, we've got 2 goals scoring that way. Let's see if we can get another 2. So it looks like it is going to extra time unless anything happens here. Unless Valincic. Downline to Bayo, intercepted by Almeida. Pat. Verdon. Kurtulus. Stanic. Bieler. Ivanov. Ivanov takes on the defender. Good save, Jow. Good save. Can we have attack? Perrin picks it up. Bayo. Over top to Emerson. Oh, I thought Emerson was going to intercept that. Pat to Verdon. Stanisic out wide to Ivanov. Referee. I don't like what I saw there, but we have one sub, and Ozeki is probably the man to take off, isn't he? He was the most tired. We'll do Ozeki for Indai. And we'll leave it as it is. Ivanov. Intercepted by Kofi. Sangante to Kofi. To Jiao. Bit of a terrible ball. Jiao to Valincic. Drives with the ball. Perrin. Bayo. Bayo through to Perrin. Can he get the cross in? Deflected to Indai. And Indai passes it to Emerson. It's a goal. Brilliant stuff. Do I leave it as it is? I don't know what to do. We got a bit fortunate there with that deflection, but it did send us out wide. I think we'll leave it. We've scored 3 goals playing this way, and we have been the better team, apart from the 1 or 2 highlights. Bayo, can he get the cross in? To Emerson, cleared. Lons picks it up. Perrin picks it up. Valincic crosses it early to Emerson. Hits woodwork, and it's a goal. That does send us through to the next round of the Europa League, and I think what we'll do is go to mid-block, stand defensive line, balanced, standard, and standard. Fantastic. Really fantastic. Frustrating not to do it in 90 minutes, but to be 2-0 down, Ludogorets with the corner, Stanicic. Just over the by Kurtulus, sorry. Jiao with a goal kick. Plays it short to Sangante. Balog. Lons clears up field. Poor clearance. Perrin gives a free kick away. We are going to be so tired for our next league game. They're going to have a rest. Verdon. Sundberg Stanic. Goal. Oh no. Can we hang on though? Coffee. Down the line, but Pat picks it up. Goal on to Bile. Bayo. Sangante. Terrible ball, but we get the ball back. Bala through to Emerson. Can he score it back to Bayo? I don't know if they blocked that or they kicked it out for a corner, but it looks like we have done enough. We've done enough. We're into the next round. Jesus Christ, this team. So in the Europa League, Dinamo knocked out Sporting, so that's a good result. Freiburg knocked out Monaco. Quite surprised at that, actually, to be honest, to get Freiburg drawing in Monaco. Galatasaray knocked out Osasuna. Chelsea beat Club Brugge. Frankfurt beat Shakhtar. Lazio beat Brighton. Wow. Then AK are through to the next round. But yeah, that is going to be it for this episode. I think next episode we will do the Dinamo again. We'll do both legs. I might add a league game in against Lyon as well. But yeah, thanks for watching this episode. Bit of drama, and my players need a rest, and I think I need one after that. But yeah, thanks for watching.